Hi, this is Cindy Napoli, and we are here tonight to talk about a very special community event called Kristen's Ride. And I am pleased to introduce to you Liz Hoenshell and her daughter, Kristen. For those of you who are not familiar with Kristen's Ride, it is a community event that has been going on for 10 years now. So we just wanted to get together and share with the community this special event because it does so much. Not only brings the community together, but it raises funds and it helps raise awareness about cancer.
Absolutely.
So if you could just introduce yourself to the community.
Okay. I'm Liz Hoenshell. I am Kristen's mom. We started this event back in 2008. Kristen was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma May 21st, 2008, when she was 9 months old. It's a muscular cancer that started behind her eye. She did 53 weeks of chemo and 7 weeks of radiation.
Okay.
And when we were going through treatment, my husband was a small business owner. I was a stay-at-home mom. Our friend had started the ride because Frank liked motorcycles.
Right.
So we got a bunch of guys together, and the community reached out to help us, and that's where it started.
Okay. So what's the purpose of Kristen's Ride?
So the purpose is that when you receive, I think it's very hard to receive a gift, especially when you're in such a situation. So Frank and I really wanted to pay it forward. And so we continued the ride for the last 9 years to sort of pay it forward because we were very fortunate to live in a community that does rally for one of their own.
Right.
100%. But not everyone is that fortunate.
Right.
So that's the premise of why we keep it going.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So this is the 10th year. Obviously, it's been a huge success.
It's been a great success. You know, we started as a mom and pops kind of ride, and last year we had 220 bikes. We raised over $25,000. It's just, it's gotten so great, you know, and I never have to ask for donations, which is the key.
Right.
You know, the community, whether it be RM Radar or R&R Pool and Spas or whoever, Aquaman, whoever my core people are, they see the sign go up, they call me, Liz, I know it's time. What do you want?
Right.
You know, and so that's really great.
Right.
You know.
Right. So Kristen, how do you feel about Kristen's Ride? I mean, it started when you were just a baby, and here you are now. How old are you now?
10, but I'm turning 11 in August.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
how many days?
I think 10.
10 days.
10 days.
10 days, she'll be 11.
That's excellent. So getting all grown up,
Yep.
and how far you've come from your original diagnosis to where you are now. You're a survivor, and you are the namesake for this wonderful community event.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Do you like riding on the bike?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite part?
I was just going to ask that.
Yeah, that's her favorite part.
Right.
She rides with, she rides on Frank's bike with my nephew CJ.
Okay.
And she just fits like a glove right up in the front there, leading the ride.
Well, I haven't started riding, like before. We took turns with me, Hannah, and Catherine, and then Connie would take me out for breakfast.
Yeah.
But this year, I started going like every year now. So now I'm with CJ.
Yep, now she's with CJ.
That's excellent. That's so exciting. So you mentioned Frank, your husband. So Frank's no longer with us, and it's really sad. The turn of events, he went from being the caretaker,
strong, healthy, physically fit guy to boom, I have cancer.
Right.
You know, he was diagnosed in 2014 in November with bile duct cancer. And I thought he had heartburn. I thought he had an ulcer, to be honest. He was just burping, and I'm like, you're going to have a heart attack or something. So we went to the doctor. And then life changed for us pretty quick. And bile duct cancer is not a very high likelihood of survival.
Right.
But Frank, when she was diagnosed, was so into the knowledge of it. Like, they gave you a fish book at the Jimmy Fund, and it explained all the chemo and the drugs and the protocols, the expectations of treatment, all this stuff.
Right.
And he would read that book like 2 or 3 times. So he was very knowledgeable when they were talking to him. And when we knew it was in his lymph nodes, we knew that was bad.
Right.
But he didn't give up. You know, he didn't give up at all. He built them a clubhouse. He went to work. He, you know, would literally puke and then go walk a 4th of July race because no one was going to take away his, you know, walking with his kids.
Right, right.
You know, and
He's
no one was going
strong.
to take away his fireworks. He wanted
Right.
to do those things
Right.
with the kids.
Right.
So, and yeah, unfortunately he passed in March of 2016.
Right.
So our world's changed quite a bit, I would say.
Right,
You know.
right. Yeah, you've
But-
been through a lot.
We have, but you know, I'm very fortunate to have loved a man and given a family with a man who always thought of us before he thought of himself.
Right,
So we're in a different position than most people,
Right.
for sure.
this is true.
You know, so you have to look at that side of it, because if you look at the negatives, then you're just going to be brought down.
Right,
you
right.
know? So
Right, and you, I mean, you're so strong,
Yeah.
but like you said, you know, Frank was strong, he carried on, he
Yeah.
did the things he wanted to do, and so Kristen's ride is not only, in my mind, a testament to Kristen, but it's a testament to him as
It
well.
is.
And
Yeah.
like you said, we are so fortunate that we live in Littleton.
Yeah.
People rally for each other like no other community I've ever seen.
Yeah, nothing I've ever seen before.
Right, right.
And every year, like, it just grows. You know, like people see the sign, they call me up. You know, I'm not the best person at getting back to everybody as quick as I would, but I try. And but they keep coming for me. You know, like I just walked into a hair salon in the center of town the other day, and she's like, "I need a basket for you." And Reflections
Right.
donated a basket.
Right, the
you
raffle
know?
prizes are incredible.
The raffle
at the
prizes
event.
are absolutely incredible, you
Right.
know, and I think the ride also stands for, like, going on the raffle prizes. We have one family who I know would want to be anonymous, but their father died of cancer,
Mm-hmm.
and the mom and the son donate every year, and I'm not talking, not that any donation is unappreciative, but they always, you know, his motto was go big or go home.
Mm-hmm.
And so they donate the flat screen TV or the
Wow.
grill, or this year she donated a MacBook Pro.
Really?
And so I feel like the ride for them is a way to honor their loved one.
Right.
You know, that's why I think Kristen's ride is so successful, because it's not just about the Hoenshell family.
Right.
You know, it's a way to, I think when you lose someone that you love, I know for us, we try to honor Frank as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think people use this as an opportunity to honor someone that they've lost.
Right,
you know.
right. And so the funds that you raise from Kristen's Ride go
Yeah.
to very special causes.
They do. So when Frank passed, we started the Frank Hoenshell Memorial Scholarship. I will say it's getting a little bit harder to read the essays, because now I'm getting to the generation of children that he coached on the softball field.
Oh.
I'm getting to the generation that actually knew him.
Yeah.
You know, like the first couple years, I'm getting to Catherine's age, who's my 15-year-old. So
Okay.
you're in the high school group now. So although they're great, you know, I wanted the scholarship to be about, you know, you didn't have to be the star athlete. You didn't have to be the A student. But what did you do that meant something? Did you go to Relay for Life and you walk away thinking, wow, I'm really lucky? Or did you, you know, mow someone's lawn because you could see that they needed that help? Like, what made you feel good without having to be recognized? Because
Right.
that was Frank.
Right.
He would be beyond upset with me at this point, because he hated to be the center of attention.
Right.
But I think it's important for my children, for our children, to see that we can miss him and, you know, think that we've had a hard way to go, but we can honor him,
Right.
which is more important.
Right.
You know.
Right, and you pay it forward.
We pay
is
it
what you're
forward.
doing, is you're giving back.
Yep.
You're teaching your children so many life lessons.
Yep.
So there's the scholarships.
Yep.
and
So they
then-
get $1,000 scholarships. This year we gave 6. We
Wow.
also give to local families in need. Last year we gave to a woman with breast cancer who's a single mom whose washer and dryer kapooted, and we bought her a washer and dryer. We've given to a couple of families that were in treatment that had younger kids. One Stop Fund has been a great resource for us, and they gave them a membership, and we matched it with gift cards for groceries, so that if they're in treatment all day, you know, I know, it's a long day. So
Right.
to leave money for groceries or food, You know, we would give a gift card and say, go to Donovan's and get what you need. Go to Market Basket and get what you need. And then you just come home and you can just be a family.
Right.
You don't have to worry about cooking or cleaning, and you already feel lousy from being in Boston for 9 hours. You know? So we give it to families that way. And then because Frank's cancer, like Kristen's cancer, it seems like in our family we get the rare and aggressive types of cancer, which is the 2 words that have been synonymous with both of them. Frank's surgeon, Christina Ferroni out of Mass General, has a research fund for bile duct cancer.
Okay.
So we give a check. We gave them a check this year for $6,000.
Wow.
So actually the last 3 years we've given them $6,000 a year. So it's divided the 3 ways. If we make 25 grand, we split it 3 ways, whatever it is after the cost of the event.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
It's awesome.
Good for
it's
you.
awesome.
Right.
You know, hopefully we can save someone from what we've been through.
Right.
Which would be the ultimate goal.
Right, right.
You know.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
I commend you for that. And,
thank you.
And I'd love to see, I love this event every year. I really look forward to it. And it's, you know, the Littleton Police Department gets involved, you know, all the
Littleton
local
Police has been involved every year, and the Groton Police Department too. Dale Rose has joined Detective Patrick O'Donoghue, and they lead our ride, which is key because a lot of people get the wrong image of bikers. Think, you know, we're this rough, tough guy. And actually bikers, and I wouldn't even say half these men are bikers, they're just guys who are bike enthusiasts that like to ride.
Right.
But our ride, because it has that police escort, and we've always had the Littleton Police to back us up, it's an escorted ride. So the speed is safe, the intersections are blocked. You know, it just makes for a really nice day.
Right, right.
You know, so that's huge.
Right, so there's the ride, and where is it being?
So we'll leave, so registration will begin at 9 o'clock at Littleton Lumber this Sunday. Then at 10 o'clock, kickstands will go up, and we'll all load the bikes. I'm actually riding for the first time this year, which I'm pretty excited. And then we get, the bikes pull into the cookout, which is at the Air Gun and Sportsman Club, which has donated their facility for the last few years, which is huge for us. We'll pull into the club about 1 o'clock, and then we really stress that it's a family event. We have a bouncy house for the kids. We have an amazing face painter that comes. She's amazing. We have well over 70 raffle items. They're divided into a red, white, and blue category, so there's really something for everyone. Kids are always free because we really promote the family event. So kids under 12 are free. Adult tickets are $25, and we have hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken. We got everything, wouldn't you think? What's your favorite part about the after party?
I kind of like not even just a raffle, it's just like hanging out with my friends waiting for the raffle.
Yeah, the anticipation.
Is there a DJ?
There is a DJ. I'm very fortunate to have my Uncle Gary T. Wilson. He has done it every year for us, and he is a comedy kind of guy. He will keep that crowd going. He will get the kids dancing, and he keeps everything moving and grooving.
Like limbo with the broom we found in the book.
Yep, he found a broom. We did limbo. You know, he's just a character, but we couldn't do it without him. So we have the DJ. We've had live bands in the past. So it's really a good time.
Excellent. You know? Are you still accepting registrations?
I am. So you can go to www.kristensride.com. And there's we're still updating it with raffle items and sponsor names. But we have a link to become a ride sponsor, which is $100 or more donation, and we will put your name on Facebook and on our webpage as a sponsor. And then if you ride, it's $25 per rider, and that includes a T-shirt from the event. If you're unable to go to the event and you'd like a T-shirt, you can buy them there. They're $25 each, or no, I'm sorry, they're $15 each, 2 for $25. So all of that stuff can be done, or you can reach me at kristensride@yahoo.com. And
if people don't want to ride, they can just come to the cookout,
They can just come to the cookout.
Like a lot of my friends are like, well, my dad doesn't have a bike or anything, but like I've done the ride mostly without going on the bikes, and it's fun within. Like it's really fun going on the bikes, but like it's not all about the bike.
No, it's
You
not.
still have fun.
No.
Right.
It is. It's a good time, and it's a family event, so I encourage people to come out and see what we're about.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thank
Well, I'm
you.
looking forward to it.
And you're always there, as always.
Yes,
Love that.
Yeah, no, it's always been a great event. It really, like I said, I look forward to it. And thank you for
Thank you.
giving back to the community.
Thank you.
That's what it's all about.
We've got a lot of giving back to do to make up for what we received.
Right.
You know, but
It's
we're
nice
really
to
fortunate.
see.
So,
Right.
you know, we want to make sure that we remember to be thankful.
That's excellent.
You know.
Great. Well, thank you for being
Thank
with me.
you.
Kristen, thank you for coming.
Thank you
thank
for
you.
inviting us.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll see lots of friendly faces at Kristen's Ride.
Okay.
This
We'll
Sunday.
see you Sunday.
All right, excellent. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.